Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
And Walters goes over. It does it himself. Billy Walters scores.
Now, he played about 7,000 hours worth of rugby league yesterday, so I thought he'd still be in bed, but I think he's been up sorting out the kids this morning. Billy Walters is on the phone. Morning, mate.
Morning, guys. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, Maddie was saying about the extra play. How's the body? Everyone's feeling good?
Yeah, I think there's a few battered and bruised boys, but lucky for us, we get the week off now, so we can all rest up and get ready for the prelim.
Yeah, I mean, think of Maddie. He burnt the lamb roast, not expecting the overtime,
Yeah, I've had a few people say their heart need to get a checkup on their heart after that
Yes,
game.
exactly.
Mate, it was, and I'm sure a lot of people have said this too, that will be one of the games in history that will get talked about. I don't think I've ever seen a game of footy where the timer ends up going upwards. When it goes to Golden Point in the finals, what if you played for another hour? At some point, would they call it off?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's starting to look like that for a little period, wasn't it? So I've never actually played Golden Point before, so it was weird playing my first one in a final in such a big game. But I was pretty happy that we could come back and take it to Golden Point and then get it done.
I think someone knew what was going on. When you say that, it sounds like it's going, what are we doing here, guys?
Yeah. And obviously, in the fashion that it was won to, there was controversies with 10 in the bin and all that kind of thing. What did you guys all sort of say to each other when you got back into the sheds afterwards?
Yeah, it was a bit of a weird game. It had a bit of everything in it. I know Walshy, it probably ended up being good for him getting 10 in the bin because he come out like a man on fire. He changed that game for us, and he knew he had to make up for his mistake, and he come out and pretty much won that game for us. So he might have to get 10 in the bin in the prelim to make him come out and play like that again.
What we were saying before that is all the hoo-ha with the toilet water really fired him up, and it seems like he's one of those people that's really going to prove people wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously puts his name in the media a lot for sometimes not the right things, but he obviously feeds off it, and he plays good footy from it. So we can't hate him too much at the moment for what he's doing. So maybe more toilet water would be good.
A lot of people, that's what I was saying. A lot of people don't realise how much of a footy geek he is. Like, I know you all are, and you've all been obsessed with it. But I remember when we spoke to him, he was like, he literally watches every game, every weekend. And is it true that he's the one that always rocks up with like a notepad and a pen to all, I guess, the after-match reviews just to take notes?
Yeah, he loves it. He's a student of the game, I guess. He's such a competitor. He just loves winning. So he gets pretty fired up on the field sometimes at us and sometimes at the opposition. But we know it's coming from a good place where he just wants to win. And he's shown this year that he can pretty much put us on his back and take us all the way.
I think for you, mate, it's been a fantastic season as well because you know how the media love to get clicks on their the newspapers and stuff like that. And, everyone was sort of having a go about your dad and you, but I think you've really proved everyone wrong with just, the way you've played this year. You've really shown everyone how you deserve to be in that team.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it was a bit of a weird one to start the year with Kevy not being there, obviously, but I love the Broncos and I love the team we have. And I knew we could do something special. So, pretty grateful that I decided to hang around and stick through it. And now we're in the prelim and 80 minutes away from a grand final.
Did you ever call him Dad?
That's what it sounds
work?
like. You're like, Kevy.
Is it always?
Yeah. It was Kevy at training and Dad at home, but sometimes I got a bit mixed up. But the boys would let me know if I mixed that up. So
yeah, right.
I was pretty good.
Yeah, but it is hard. You're always going to be harder as well, just to prove that you haven't got any, favoritism. So
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, there'd be a lot of times he'd be getting into me more than anyone else in the meetings, and I'd be like, it's not even that bad. It's just because I'm your son.
Yeah. It's true. That's the way it always rolls. So what happens now when you say you got a week off? Do you actually take time off or are you back into training pretty quickly?
We'll be training during the week. Not too sure what it looks like just yet, but we'll still train and not too many days off. Just keep the bodies moving. And then, we get to sit back and watch all the other teams bash themselves next weekend and hopefully they're all a bit wounded by the time they get to us and we can make it all the way to the grand final.
Who would you most like to play in the grand final if you got to choose it today?
Oh, I don't know. There's a bit of a rivalry with the Storm, I guess, so it'd be pretty nice to play them. It always seems to be pretty heated, especially after the last game we played. It was such a great game, but I don't know. I probably don't really want to play Canberra now. They've probably got that in the back of their minds and wanting to get some revenge. So if we meet them in the final, that could be pretty tough.
Yeah, well, that is an option. When you look at the way it plays out, it could possibly happen there.
Yeah, for sure.
Although saying that, home ground advantage, it didn't actually work for him this time.
Yes, that's true. That is
so-
true. Hey, this morning when we were trying to get you onto the show, you said, "Oh, look, I'm busy with the kids." What do you do the daycare run in the morning, or what's?
Yeah, well, we got back late last night, so no rest for parents, as you guys know. I was straight back into dad duties when I got up this morning, so I had to drop my little daughter over to my sister-in-law's house for babysitting duties, and Hugo went to daycare this morning as well. So, but I'm just at the club now getting some recovery done and go back and try and enjoy the rest of the day off before I have to pick him up again.
I didn't realise that when you guys have to go back to that duty, how many times you have to have the conversation of like, "Hey, Billy, great game." Like it would be every single place. I mean, we do that just here talking about the games with people that didn't play, but it is, everyone wants to have that chat.
Yeah, it's good. It's kind of the reason why you love it. You obviously love winning and love getting around the fans, and Brisbane's such a different place when both the Broncos and the Lions are winning. So, it's a great place to be and when you're winning, and I love getting around the fans and getting told, how much they enjoyed the game.
Yeah, touch wood. I want it to be when we're both in the finals with different results than what it was for the 2023.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's blocked out of our memories, that one.
Yeah. Didn't exist, whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, Billy, we'll let you go, mate. Get on with your day. And I am going to continue to crunch numbers on the budget to book some grand final tickets. So.
Did you just get him on just to ask for tickets?
No, but if you've got some, that'd be great.
I'm sure we'll be able to find something somewhere.
I'm sure you've got people above me, mate, that you would we would be spewing. Hey, really appreciate your time this morning, mate, and best of luck on the run home to the finals.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.